Good morning, guys, and welcome. Now today I want to share with you how we have traditionally made corned beef or salted beef. Now you might ask, why would people salt beef or salt any meat? Isn't that dangerous for your health? Well, in days gone by, in long years ago, one way of storing meat for longer when people didn't have fridge was to salt it. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today. Now, once you've salted it and you're ready to use it, then you don't cook it with all that salt. It is always boiled at least once, and most time twice, to get rid of the salt. So you might be thinking, so why get rid of the salt if you salted it in the first place? Now that's because you want to get rid of the salt because so much salt is not good for your health. But once you boil it and get rid of the salt, you still have a lovely flavor that you didn't have when the beef was fresh. So that's why. Right, so let me show you what I'm going to be using today to salt my meat. Salt, of course, and I also have pimento. So in this bowl there's pimento. Another name for pimento is allspice, and this grows freely in Jamaica. Then I'm going to be using some bay leaves. Now, to be honest, this is the first time I'm going to be using bay leaf, but I hear that it actually gives a really nice flavor, so I'm going to try it. And of course you need the beef, nice fresh beef that's clean, and you also want to make sure that you have some bones. Salted beef, bones, really nice. You also need a container with a tight lid, a very secure lid, so that you can place it in once you've salted it, or you can salt it in that container as well and then put it in the fridge. So at the start I had said that some people salted meat and put it somewhere when they didn't have fridge. So why am I putting it in the fridge? That's a good question. Well, I do have the space to put it in the fridge. I do have a fridge, so I don't have to pretend like I don't have one. But in days gone by, people did used to salt their meat and put it in some nice coolish corner. Even if it wasn't cool, the salt cured the meat, and then the other ingredients gave it flavor. So I'm going now to get my box that I've sterilized. Make sure that you have a nice clean sterilized container with a tight lid to put yours in. Coming right back. And I'm back. So that's my box. I'm going to put it here for now. I also want to use my rolling pin and a clean tea towel because I want to put some of the pimento seeds in and roll them, crush them, just some, and then use some whole. So let's start off with the box. So I'm going to open it. Mine has a nice secure lid, and I'm going to put the meat in first. Let me turn this down so that you're able to see. Yeah, better. Right, so here's my box, and here's the meat. Nice fresh beef, freshly bought, and there are some bony bits in. Right, finish with that. Salt, lots of salt. Lots, even more salt. It's going to absorb it, and it's going to develop in the meat a really nice flavor. Then I'm going to be adding some of the pimento seeds, about 2 dozen first. Then I'm going to put about a dozen in this clean tea towel. Crush them, a little more than a dozen, so maybe 2 dozen. Crush them and then put it in. So they're in the tea towel. I folded it over twice. They're being crushed. And that will make more of the flavor go into the beef. More of the pimento or allspice flavor. Yeah, that's good. No, I think it needs to be crushed some more. Put the power in it, Lisa. Power. Yeah. Yeah. And then into our box. Then I'm going to mix that in. So salt and pimento is all that's on there now. And I know that some people have done other things, have used other things on there. Some people put pepper, black pepper or actual Scotch bonnet pepper. But I'd rather not have those on because then they're going to boil out in the water. So I prefer to add those when I'm actually cooking the salted meat. So there, I'm going to put the bay leaves in now, just strategically place them, and then I'm going to add a little bit more salt, seal it, and then we're good to go. So bay leaves being added, let me turn it that way. A bed of bay leaf on top. Right, then a little bit more salt. And maybe once a week I'll use the fork to turn meat pieces in the box and then put them right back. So that's it there, quick and easy, and you have nice succulent salted meat. So there it is. So what can you cook with salted meat? Well, I like to cook stew peas with salted meat. I like to cook pea soup, red pea soup. Those are delicious. Mwah! And especially if you have bones in, the flavor is just popping. So please try this, and if you do, please tell us in the comments below how it turned out. We'd definitely love to know. If you've reached this far in the video and you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe. You'll love it around here. See you later.